So yesterday we have seen the patterns, and after patterns we have seen the while and do while loop. So what is the difference between for loop, while loop and do while loop? For loop we are doing initialization, then condition, then increment or decrement in single line. Then after our body of the loop. In while loop you have to do initialize before the condition, and inside the while loop body of the loop you have to do increment and decrement. So while only condition here you have to put. Okay, and suppose you will put here semicolon by mistake. Suppose I will do while, then here my condition, and here I will put semicolon. Then after the body of the loop meaning is nothing. So here this is my dummy loop. So no meaning of this loop. Okay, and do while loop similar way. Do, that means first time it will come, and then while here you have to put semicolon. Here it will continuously rotate. So here this is not dummy loop. That is the main difference. And do while loop, that means one time mandatory, and while loop is not mandatory, minimum one time. So what is the difference when we use while loop? So in program we don't know how many times our loop will rotate. At that time we will go for the while loop. So we have to put any condition, otherwise compiler will generate error. So you have to put here any condition or any constant value, 1 or 0, or non-zero value will consider as a 1. So similar like if condition, so that is the condition, and while 1 is the continuously rotating. So while loop is faster than for loop. While loop minimum iteration is 0 and do while loop 1. So we have seen basic program. You have to do whatever the program we have did with for loop, similar you have to do with the while loop. So today we will start with the switch case. So we have only three looping concept available in C language: for, while and do while. If, else if are the conditional statement, they are not the looping concept. Go to, so switch case, switch, we have to write the keyword switch in the background, in the bracket. This is the expression or the variable, and inside that body we have to write case, then label. So here you can write case label, then whatever the statements, then break, then another case, then break, then n number of case you can write, and last default. Here expression or variable, here some rules. So here it will allow integers or character. Integer will allow, so 1 2 3 4 any number. Character will allow a b c d e f g any character. Here it will not allow real number. It will not allow string. Real number and string are not allowed in the case of switch, expression or variable. Here integer and character are allowed. So here label should be constant, integer or character. So switch case is the menu driven program. So this is similar like if else condition only. So switch case, here switch, and suppose I will enter the any variable one number. So here 1 2 3 4. Suppose I will take case 1 is 1 2. So we will see in example, then you will understood better how switch case is working. So switch case is similar like if else condition. So for hint I am telling you. So in switch case is the menu driven program. In switch case it's integer and character only allow, real number and string will not allow. and this default is also not mandatory, but generally we are putting default every time, because once this case will not match, so it will print default value, whatever the default and whatever the statement we have print. So this is like if condition, this is if condition, else if condition, and this is else condition in case of if, else if, and else. So default is like else in your if is the first one, else if is the second one, else if is the third one, else if is the fourth one, like that way. Similar in the if else condition. So we will see default is like else condition. If this all condition will not match, it will go to the else like this way. Here all the cases will not match, it will go to the default one. So default is non-mandatory. Okay. And here break is also not mandatory. But why we need to put break, that we will see in example. Okay, done. Then we will move to the program. So if else, this is for your hint. You know the concept of if, else if, and else. This is for hint. So don't write this if else if. Write down this switch case and menu driven program default, and break is non-mandatory. Okay, then I will move to the program. So here we want one number. So I will take integer number. Printf, enter the number. Scanf, percentage d, address of number. Then we will use switch case. Switch, bracket our number, case 1. Here I will do printf 1/n, and here I will do break. Similar way case 2 and case 3, I will copy this. Okay, case 2, 2, case 3, 3. Then after default printf, this is default, or anything else you can print, wrong number or anything else. Okay, after the switch case I will print by. So write down this program in your book. Here what we are doing, here I have take one number that and scanning one number from the user. So user will enter any number, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, any number. Okay, suppose user have entered the number 1, then it will come to switch case 1. So here the number and label should be match. It will go to there. My number is 1, label is match. It will go to there and it will print 1, and here it break the switch case and it will coming out from the break. That means it break the switch case and coming out from the switch case, and here it will print by. Suppose my number is 2, so then it will make the label and number, so it will come here. Suppose my number is 5, then number and label should not match here, so it will go to the default and print default. Okay, I will run this code. enter the number is suppose 1, then it will print 1 and by. Suppose I will enter number 5, then it will print default and by.
So if we enter any number outside of the case, so then the default value will be printed, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, got it.
So switch case, that means that you have to put here, you can take here only number and character only. Okay.
Okay.
So its number is matching with the label, then it will go to there. And here you put break. Suppose you remove the break. So then it will print this number. Suppose I remove this break also. So it will go to this print also. So break, that means it's the break the switch case. Once your task is complete, you have to break that switch case. Otherwise, it will go to the next case and it will print that also, and it will do that task also. Here I have used the printf. Otherwise, I will use some expressions. So we can do anything. We can use inside the switch case. We can do if condition, else condition. We can do for loop concept, anything.
Hmm. Okay.
So this is, for example, I have used printf1. So this is task print. So here you will do anything. So we'll see in next example. We will do some expression here.
Okay.
Then here, this is the most important things for freshers, those who are going to do a written test of any organization. So they are asking this type of question. They will not put break. Once break is not here, see what is my output. Suppose I have entered the number 3. 3, it will go to the 3 and here printf 3 and here printf default also. We want only 3, not default. Suppose I will do here 1. See here, my output is, this is my input, this is my output, 1, 2, 3 default. Understood? Once you will not put break, so it will go to my exact number. Suppose my number is 3, then it will go to that particular case. It will print 3, and here it will not break the switch case. Because of that, then it will print default also. Suppose I will enter the number 1. So here it will print number 1. It will match the case and it will go to there. Then after here break is not there. So it will print 2, it will print 3, it will go and print the default also. Suppose here I have put break and my number is 1, then my output is 1, 2, and here it will break. So see, we can see this example also. Suppose I have put break here and my number is 1, then what is my output? My number, user enter the number is 1. So what is my output here?
So it will print 1, 2, 3, and also default.
No.
1 and 2 because at
So 1
2
and 2.
there is break.
Yes, because of break, it will break the switch case and coming
Yes.
out here.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because of that reason, whenever your case will complete, you have to put break. So break is not mandatory, but we have to put break every time. Otherwise, our task will not work. It will work with case 2 also. Case 1 and case 2, both tasks will work. So for fresher, this is most important. In written test, this type of question every time came. They are writing the switch case and not put the break and asking the number 1. Then you have to do expression and all things of that and switch case to also print. Okay, default is also not mandatory. Suppose I will not put default, then nothing. Then I will go to the, suppose my number is 5, then it will do nothing. Here my number is 5, then it will print default. So you can write here anything else, it's a wrong number or anything else. Okay, next we will see one more program in switch case. That is the basic calculator program. So what we will do, we will do the numbers to number. In that we will do addition case, multiplication, subtraction and division, different cases. User will enter the number and user will enter the choice if they have to do addition, subtraction, multiplication or division. Okay, so I will write that code. We need three numbers, two number for scan and one number for storing. So yes, character option, because that is the 1 byte. Enter the numbers. Write down program with me.
Mhm.
So it will save time. Here we will scan the option from user. What they have to enter the option, then /n. Then we will do plus addition. So they have to enter only plus sign of in keyboard. Okay. Addition, then /n, subtraction, then /n, multiplication, then division, then /n. And then after I will scan option in the format of character. Whenever we use the character here, we have to put one space. Okay, I'll write down this. Then after I will write the switch case statement. Okay.
Mhm.
Then after I will write the switch case. Switch. That bracket what I need? Option. Whatever the scanning from user. Okay. Then after case. So my first case is for addition. This is my character, that's why I have to write in single comma, single. Then after n3 is equal to n1 plus n2. This is my expression. Then after I will do next line printf n3 is equal to percentage %d slash n comma n3. Here I will put n3 is equal to addition. Here I will put break. Then after case subtraction, n3 is equal to n1 minus n2. So I will copy this. Okay, printf here subtraction. Next case is for multiplication. Next case is for division. Okay, here I will do multiplication and here multiplication. Okay, write down this switch case statement. Okay, I will run this code. So enter two number 10 and 20. So enter the option. So I will enter the addition. So addition n3 is equal to 30. Okay, suppose I will enter 20 and 30. So multiplication is 600. Okay, like this way our switch case will work. Switch case is similar like a if else condition. In if else condition, how you will convert this switch case into the if else?
If OP equals to plus, then condition
So yes, if OP is equal to
plus.
plus, then this all the statement will come inside the if condition. Break will not come. Only these two statement will come into the if. Then else if OP is equal to subtraction. Then this two will come into else if this one, then else if this one, then else this one. Understood?
Yes.
Mhm. So now whatever the program we have done using the if else, so factorial of a given number, prime number, so user enter the number is prime or not, factorial of a given number, each and everything whatever we are doing, we have did using the if else. So you have to do using switch case by yourself. Okay, and one more homework today, you have to find number is all or not. So user will enter their number. You know the all number is a e i o u. So you have to make switch case capital A, capital E, capital I, capital O, capital U, small case, small a e i o u. User will enter that number. You have to give that enter is a e i o u is all or not. Using switch case and using if else condition, both way you have to do. So in this type of program, if else is better or switch case is better?
So I think switch case is better.
Anything else? Any other?
If else.
How? Switch
If
case, if else. So your data is A, E, I, O, U in uppercase and small case. Okay. So here you need how many switch cases? 10 switch case you need, right? And one is the default, 11 total need. Here in the case of if else, you need only one single line if condition. How?
So maybe we can try using or.
Yes, exactly. CH is equal to capital A, then or CH is equal to capital E, CH is equal to capital I, CH is equal to capital. Like this way, you have to do logical or, and in single statement, you will find that your number is all or not, else not all. So this type of situation, if else is better. Okay, and like some example of the basic calculator at that time, switch case is better. So this type of situation, switch case is better. And like this way, our number is all or not at this time, if else is better. So as per your requirement, you have to use whenever you have to use switch case, when you have to use if else. So this program, once you will do debug or once you will any third person will show, so they easily understood what you are doing here. Understood? So like this way, you have to use switch case and if else condition. Next, so done this code.
Yep.
Mhm. So next is the break control statement. We have seen in the switch case break control statement. What is the use case of break? Name itself tell that it will break the switch case and coming out from that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we are using we are able to use only break in loop. So in for loop, while loop, do while loop, and switch case only. So you cannot able to put break inside the if condition. Suppose my if, then here are some, and here that is the body of the if condition. So here I cannot able to put break. We can use break control statement only within a for loop, while loop, do while loop, and switch case. Suppose my for loop I is equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. Suppose this is my for loop, and here I will put if is I is equal to 3, then break my loop. Here I have put break inside if condition, but it is the part of for loop body. So this will work. So many students are doing mistake. Break will not work inside the if, so it is not working like this way if, but this way if will work. How? Because it is the part of body of the for loop. Okay, so we will see that example also. So here my loop will rotate how many times?
Equal to 3. So I think it will rotate for 3 times or
Yes,
whenever
exactly.
3. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Whenever 3 will come, it will break the loop and
Yeah.
coming out from the loop. Break, that means it will break the loop. Break, that means it will break the switch case. So we can able to use inside the loop and inside the switch case only. Mhm. So sometimes you have to do, suppose your condition is while one, this is the infinite loop. Okay, so you have to meet some condition, particular condition. If my number is equal to 1000, so you are taking the number in your functions, main functions, and your number will be not 1000, it is continuously increment or anything else. Suppose my number is continuously increment, so I have to rotate this loop 1000 time, my number will become the 1000. At that time I want to break my loop. So this is while one, that means this is the infinite loop, but it will break once number will be become 1000. This type of condition we are using in real time. So whenever infinite loop we will make, we will put break, it will make particular condition. Okay, so break, that means it will break the loop or break the switch case. So now we will move to the code. Integer number, okay, then number is equal to 0. Here first I will use the for loop for, here my number is already initialized, so I will put blank, then number is less than or equal to 10, number plus plus. Here inside that I will do printf percentage d comma number. Number is equal to, if my number is equal to 8, and break this loop. So how many times this loop will rotate?
It will read for 8 times or
Yes,
for every time number is less than 10.
yes, exactly. So I will run this code. I have not put here slash n. So it will rotate 9 times starting from 0. That's why 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here my condition is less than or equal to 10, but here condition is number is equal to 8. Then break this loop. Once break this loop, it will come here outside the for loop and it will print whatever the task it will do. So here I will print by, print by. Okay, so like this way break is working, coming out from the loop. Suppose similar condition I will put outside the loop. See here, it is red, that means a break statement may only be used within a loop or switch. Okay, so we cannot able to use break outside the loop or outside the switch case. Otherwise my compiler will generate error. So here VS Code is giving, once I will put cursor in the break, it will give guidance. A break statement may only be used within a loop or switch. You cannot able to use outside the loop or outside the switch. So write down this program in book. So you have to do practice of break control statement and switch case. Then only you will understood in which situation you have to use switch case, in which s- condition you have to use the while loop, do while loop, like this way. So once you will do practice and solve different examples, so whatever I have given in the assignment, you have to solve by while loop, for loop. You have to try different things. Then you will understood that use case in better way. So once you will free for 10 minutes, you have to solve one small examples, one small assignments. Like this way, you can find on Google also. Many assignments and many programs are available in the switch case, in the while loop, in the for loop. So like this way, you will do use your time and you will learn better way. Okay, this is the last program for today. Tomorrow we will see the continue control statement.